A.S.M.R night. We're going to try something new this evening. Over here on Culture Invasion. It's culture, knowledge, and entertainment. Some of y'all must have forgot. So what we're going to do tonight is add to our eugenics series. Smooth things out a bit. Help the ladies get to bed this evening to the sound of my voice. And just a little bit of colonizer racism. Let's go. All right, y'all. Welcome to the show. It's a late one with your boy C.I.P. We're going to be doing other drops throughout the weeks, of course. Soca Sundays. Like and subscribe. Soca Sundays every Sunday at 3 p.m. Tonight's agenda. What's on the menu? We're going to flip things around a little bit. Flip things on their head. We're going to put the ending at the beginning. Slide those wise words that I share with everybody at the end of the show. We're going to slide those in right at the beginning. Give y'all something to think about. Because apparently out there, as is typical, very, very typical, as I've stated on this channel for, we going on, 4 or 5 years now. Not only do the coloreds not read or comprehend, I mean, for fuck's sake, a lot of cases, they don't even watch the content to which they subscribe to. So every once in a while, the savvy content creators like myself have to remind them that everybody's not here to be your friend or impress you. And your boy C.I.P. most definitely is not here to impress you. This is an organic channel over here. Your boy C.I.P. does this for fun. I do this as a hobby. I got a real life, great job, growing assets, retirement, love to travel, single, no kids, winning. But it ain't good enough. It ain't good enough. So we celebrate ourselves. coming over to the Culture Invasion podcast, you will receive culture, knowledge, and entertainment. All aspects of life, the things that make us uncomfortable. That was promised in my audio show 4 years ago. An absolute uncomfortable experience. I never once said I was going to be about fuckery and fun over here. Ever. And that's what YouTube's for. See, some of us are builders. Some of us are the entertainers. It's a simple equation. Everything's not for everybody. Stay in your lane. Stay oblivious, uninformed, single-minded, in fact. Stay there, not over here. See, over here, culture invasion. Nothing is true, and everything is permitted. I only ask that my listeners seek knowledge and evolve. Because just thinking what you're consuming on that little $1,000 piece of shit device in your hand is an absolute reality, you are sorely mistaken. And see, that's where niggas like me, half-breed tethers like your boy C.I.P, come out of left field and shock the shit out of you because you thought your shit didn't stink. You thought it was just you out here. Your perspective, your views. You thought you were the only one. You thought you were the protagonist. And see, that's unfortunate. But the truth is, I've been trying to help you. Been trying to son you little niggas. Been trying to daughter you little hoes. Not y'all, but y'all know who I'm talking about, right? Not the invaders, but y'all know who I'm talking about. I've been warning y'all. Your reality is subjective to what you choose to explore. You want to fuck around and find out, you'll fuck around and find out. Again, that's where niggas like me come into the picture. I sideswiped your ass, I T-boned your ass, I spit some fucking knowledge that made you uncomfortable, and you ran and you want to cry disrespect. Because your feelings were hurt that you had not gained a better perspective of the reality around you. You thought you were the motherfucking protagonist. Ah, my sweet lamb. What you limit yourself to and experience is your own responsibility. Choose wisely. I say this at the end of every show. I warn you, not just against life, but against your boy C.I.P, because I don't fuck around over here. I don't sugarcoat messages about race, about culture, about entertainment, about the effects and impacts of technology on us and our future generations. I'm not here to be your friend. I'm not here to step and fetch it like some 1950s black-faced slave to entertain you with degrading AI of black. I'm here to uplift black people. Now, however you take my message, However you absorb the half-breed tether, half black, half slave, half genocided in the Caribbean DNA through my blood. So however you want to take what I have to say, that's on you. There are millions of other content creators built for the low level, crab in a barrel, self-discovery, fuckery that y'all constantly consume. Enjoy. Unsubscribe now, because I'm not here to be your friend. Your feelings will get fucked. Aight? For tonight's show, y'all, as promised, we're going to cover some A.S.M.R. But before we get into that, we're going to hang out with my friend Danielle. Danielle's been a cornerstone in the background of research your boy C.I.P. has done, and research he planned to continue, but has been disrupted so rudely, just minorly disrupted. We'll talk about what the disruption is when we go into Danielle's story. We're going to talk about slave voyages. We're all too comfortable just rehashing all the middle school heroes. Look, we've had all these presidents, and look, we've had all these black heroes. How about we start talking about our family stories? Where we fit into this. They were just inspiration. How have you been inspired to take your story, your family, your lineage, your journey forward? Following a dive into slave voyages, your boy C.I.P. is going to turn it up for the ladies. Yeah, we're going to get into some racial slurs of the day. Yeah. We're going to ease on down the alphabet. Get your roses ready, ladies. It's going to be that kind of night. Let's go.
Ever since I was a kid, I've been legit. If I was you, I would cut up my wrist.
Sucker fed. How we doing this evening, everybody? How we doing? Let's get some music going, all right? Yeah, need a little bit of jazz for the evening. It's good to see you. See, we got a few people out there messing with Sean. Stranger Danger, Sunkissed. How are you, beautiful? So this evening, very, very interesting evening. As you see, we flip things on our head a little bit. And we started off where we usually end our episodes. Messages must be spoken. Understandings must be reached. And that's pretty much all there is to say. That's all there is to say. What we're going to do this evening is really, really simple. We're just going to get started right into it, all right? Want to first and foremost talk about where your boy's journey as far as his lineage is concerned started. All right. So stateside, we have my mother's side of the family. Self-explanatory. Every year we celebrate Black History Month. You sit around, you talk about Martin Luther the King. You do a book report. Life is grand. Time moves on. And all of a sudden, those fanatical stories of the Malcolm the X and the Nat the Turner and the Martin the Luther, they become trite because the inspiration of those journeys no longer have impact on the fact that I live in 2020, 2022, 2025, and now 2026. Their struggles paved the way for my existence, but I now have to carry the torch of my existence. I cannot rest upon the laurels and the miseries and the pain and the slavery. I cannot rest as culture and sit around preoccupied as the world around me, as cultures around me, as the whites, as the Asians, as the Latins, as whoever, the fucking Russians are running circles around me as an individual, the people I love, that I want to see the best for, the people I love. Well, that is, if you do love, if you're capable of that, in fact. You know, I mean, most of you breeders don't even like what you've done. Facts. It shows. Biology be damned. We all can fuck, right? We all can fuck. Biology be damned. You don't like what you do. You definitely do not like those byproducts. It shows. No, not y'all, right? Not the invaders, not the ones who understand and have consumed what I have been putting out here as a rope to bind society together and bring our minds a little bit closer together. Care about our communities and how we participate in our communities, how we interact with those around us, so that we're paving the way once again for the bastards that we bring into this world. I moved on board after 40 years of hearing about Martin Luther the King and no one around me carrying any kind of torch worth following as a leader. And so let me explore how this all started. Wait. The Caribbean, dad's side. That's where the slave ship started. We hear about Plymouth Rock, Boston. Oh, by the way, I should put a poll in the chat. I need you to name your favorite slave port. We know so much about our Black history and all this old bullshit, right? Black History Month, y'all. Let's go. Need you to go, colors. Let's go. Colors. To the front of the class, colors. Let's go. Name your number one most favorite. Hey, look, the NFL's off. We ain't got nothing else to watch for a while. I need y'all to put some money on the books. What was your favorite slave port? What was your favorite slave port? I got one. What was your favorite slave port? Let's go. Put that shit in the chat. Put that shit in chat for me, please. Let's go. All right, so anyway. Your boy C.I.P. And for Team Replay, I know you'll be here. I know you'll be curious. You know, like, goddamn, what the fuck is C.I.P. doing tonight? How dare he? So I know you're going to be curious. So Team Replay, put your favorite slave harbor, your stateside, your most favorite slave harbor in the chat. Football's over with. What team you got? Was it Boston? Was it South Carolina? Was it Louisiana? Hit your boy up in the chat. All right. Some. I just want to know participation, y'all. Engagement. I got one. I'll tell you what my favorite is here in a minute. All right. So let's go. All right. So, Queen of Vibes, what's up, sis? I see you. All my hoes demonetized, sir. sir. Thank you very much for gracing me with your presence this evening, sir. You are, if folks don't know, Mr. All My Host Demonetized, sometimes he goes by JP. Mr. All My Host Demonetized is the show sponsor for Soca Sunday for the 2026 year. I thank you so much for the kind and generous donation to the channel. It was unforeseen. It was unforeseen, that's for sure. I was not expecting that. And it definitely stays with the channel, helps the channel grow. Soca Sundays are something that is special and something that's growing. So shout out Mr. All My Host Demonetized. Give him a shout if you are here in the chat. And as I was saying, Team Replay. Yes, Team Replay. Like, subscribe if you're new. Go back, rewind the beginning of this so you get a better feel for who your boy CIP is and a better understanding of where I come from with my perspectives. All right. Slave harbors, slave ports aside. Your boy CIP went on and said, what's going on in the Caribbean? It's where Columbus first landed. The Americas. Not up here, y'all. The Americas. Yeah. So I started down there. And I started investigating what were my ancestors made out of. What species was they? They was some French species. They was some African species. There was some Arawak species. There was some warring, angry Carib species. Throwing virgins in the motherfucking volcano species. And I said, fucking fascinating. Fascinating. And those are my people. Now it's a matter of tracing how it all fits together. And there are individuals who would dare say that I am a tether. No, I'm a half tether. See, in order to insult me, you gotta get it right first and foremost. And then you really gotta mean something. You gotta mean it. If you're just a hurt child and you want to call me a tether because you're feeling sad because your daddy never said, this is where I came from, you little bastard. I don't love you, but this is where I came from. I'm giving you a little bit of something. Bye, fucker. I'm gonna go get some milk. If you didn't even get that, I can't help you. I'm not your daddy. I just said in the proverbial sense, I was going to imbue knowledge into y'all little niggas and bitches out here. Not y'all. Not the invaders, not the 500 of y'all. Them other ones that be out there. So, hey, I mean, horse to water. You can remain angry, not discovering who you are, ignoring the fact that you actually are a fucking mutt. You're not a purebred. You're not. You're a fucking mutt. You live on the shores of America. If you ain't been over here in the last, your people didn't come over in the last 30, you're a fucking mutt. Dumbest shit I ever heard. Do the fucking work. Now, full stop. You got a problem with me talking about who the fuck I am, then we can do a whole show on how vast my family tree is. Both sides of the line may have been on the side of landowner. I don't know if I want to be a slave or beat myself off sometimes. It's a hard road to go when you dig deep into who you are. It's a hard road to go. It opens your eyes to a lot of pain. Things that aren't comfortable. But now I can look at that picture that we show on Facebook every year of the black man with the scars on his back and understand the context and where it came from. It doesn't fucking affect me in 2026. Because I know that on both sides of my family, there were white people and black people playing both sides of the fucking line. Because I know the reality of the atrocities of humanity. All of us were on both sides of the line. You can take that however the fuck you want to take it and shove it up your fucking ass. Niggas was slave owners too. Nah, fuck it. You see this right here? Some of y'all seem to have forgotten this. Some of y'all seem to have. This is a picture from 1967. Tell you what, go ahead, pause this motherfucking video. Go ahead and screen cap and do your research. This is 1967. Your boy C.I.P. was born in 1975. I lived next door to a white man who acted like this. And I'm comfortable with it. It's fine. Because I know that's what the people were about back then. Some of them. Some of them. The most atrocious. But I'm comfortable with it because I've armed myself with the tools of knowledge so that when I see those images, I don't turn into a bitch. Let's talk about Danielle. Twin, my G. What's good with you? It's one of them nights, twin. But we're going to get into the A.S.M.R. Don't worry. Your boy C.I.P. is going to give the ladies a little bit of the racial dialogue of the day. Don't worry. We'll get there. But we're going to hang out with Danielle for a little bit. Danielle is very special to me as a YouTube content creator. As your boy C.I.P. was on his journey, he realized, you know, as some of you full breeds would say, you full bloods. Yeah, Sunkiss. Lauren, how you doing? LC, I see you. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, see, Puerto Ricans were not wanted, but the Puerto Ricans, they could come and shop. Spelled it wrong, see, technicality. So, Danielle here had a wonderful channel. She's no longer on YouTube, as far as I know. She's no longer in the space. She was driven out of the space by Americans. This is America, y'all. Welcome to the YouTube space. Death threats, grape threats, the whole nine. Y'all know how it goes. Social media is social media. We are America, y'all. We are America. Danielle is a professor. She studies American history, identity, family stories. She doesn't look too brolic cis to me. She don't look fresh off the boat African to me, do she? And she sure as hell don't look like a white girl. Exotical. Probably throw your boy C.I.P. in that bullshit category too. Exotical. Our girl Danielle says, what did America pass down to us? So I ask you, black people, what did America pass down to you? What did America pass down to you? All right, let's go back to what C.I.P. said previously. I don't just sit on my ass. I explore my lineage. What part of your fucking lineage have you explored other than the fact that your daddy used to shoot dice? Let's put it to fucking together. Again, trivia. Name your favorite slave harbor between the 1600s and the 1850s. Your boy C.I.P.'s got a favorite. We're going to talk about it in a minute. What did America pass down to us, and what do we do with it now? What do we do with it now, folks? Join me for historical deep dives, cultural archaeology. Archaeology is like Indiana Jones. I know there's a lot of y'all that out here that are assholes, level 1, 2, and 3 thinkers. Archaeology is when you dig in the dirt. People get paid for that kind of thing, if you didn't know. Get grants and shit. You go dig in the dirt. You go dig into files and knowledge. And you put together stories, right? So that the other assholes can read the story to the middle schoolers over and over again. Martin Luther the King, Martin Luther the King, 2020, Martin Luther the 2022, Martin Luther the King, 2024, Martin Luther the King. How much smarter is your kid this year? Martin Luther the King. A good story doesn't just reveal the past. It reminds us how deeply connected we really are. I'm Danielle Romero, and my content is all about exploring the nuances of American identity and unearthing hidden historical narratives. My great-grandmother, Lola, left her heritage behind in Louisiana. In Louisiana. What's your favorite slave port, people? Let's go to the chat. I'm waiting. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. We good. Nothing yet. All right. So, yes. I am looking for your answers. The invaders, come on now. Name your favorite slave port. You gotta have one. Where your people from? Virginia, DC, Boston, South Carolina, Louisiana. Come on. Tallahassee. Come on, raise up. My great-grandmother Lola left her heritage behind in Louisiana when she moved to New York in 1930s. Last year I decided to uncover our family story. And began finding our roots. I'm still on a journey of hidden heritage, genealogy, and finding out how our family history fits into the context of community. Community. Where we all came from. Community. Regardless of how our blood was genocided and blended. Let's talk about where Danielle is now. All right, I need ones in the chat if you can hear this. I'm going to check on my side. Nah, for some reason it ain't playing. Give me 1 second. I'm going to drop it back. I'll fix it. All right, here's Danny. Nah, for some reason it ain't playing. Give me 1 second. Oops, echo. All right, we should be good now.
It's really stressed me out. And I'm just living on edge right now. Like if my phone rings and it's a number I don't recognize, I'm scared. I am being pushed out of this space, out of the thing that I love, by men who have decided that a woman talking about this history or race in America needs to be brutally punished and killed for it. Like, I don't care what side you vote for or how you see yourself politically. This is insane. Hi, I'm Danielle Romero. Thank you so much for being with me here on my channel. For the past 3.5 years, we've been talking about American identity and family stories. And I haven't really been sure how to sit down and record this video. I wrote down some notes. Yeah, so my phone is ringing at 3 a.m. couple days ago. And this like unknown number was calling me over and over again. And this person started like leaving me voicemails and stuff. I don't know how they got my private information. And over the past 6 months, I've had multiple, like a bunch of different men trying to contact me and tell me that they're going to find me, they're going to rape me, they're going to rape me to death, they're going to murder me, they're going to punish me.
Fair use.
Like for what, you might ask? Sharing records, going to the Library of Congress website. The men that I've been dealing with, and there's always, they just like more and more all the time, have scared me so bad. I don't feel like it's safe to be this public on this platform anymore, especially as a woman. So this is my last YouTube video on here. And I'm going to explain to you what's going to happen in my channel and where you'll be able to find me and how that will work. If you're new here and this is your first video, I want to just explain to you what my channel has been so you can understand just how insane the situation is. I'm a historian. I have a degree in history. I have my master's degree in education. I've been doing my family genealogy on my own for 24 years. I've just tried to teach myself so I could understand my family better. And I'm so passionate about it. I'm so passionate about you finding your family. And so what I do on this channel as a historian, I love primary sources. I love documents. So we look at real.
What's hilarious, I can only guess that these are Americans, right? You pick the color of American, but to simply disarm all this bullshit, racism, and all of the boundaries and barriers and paper genocides that they've imposed upon our historical records. And then you have black people that don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck. I think there's a place for them. They should stay in their place at the bottom. But just like we can assume the hate would be from the white man, God forbid, we find out they was out here graping all them slaves, right? Right? Am I right, Whitey? Yeah. Come on now. Come on now. We know what y'all was doing. We know what y'all was doing. So God forbid we find out the truth. But then on the nigga side, why? Why would you fight something like this? What are you afraid of? I thought we was all Africans. We was all some kind of label. FBA, we are ADOS. Prove it. Why are we not running into fucking Library of Congress en masse? So shit like this doesn't fucking happen. And we have a holistic picture. That's holistic. Holistic means a full round, like a pie that hasn't been chopped into, you diabetic bastards. A holistic perspective of our histories.
Real census records, we look at birth certificates, we look at just all kinds of stuff. We go to the National Archives together a lot on here. I want to show people how your ancestors were classified, how the classifications changed, how our families navigated a country where the rules kept changing on who you were seen as and what that meant. Like that's my whole channel. We are looking at old papers and documents and pictures. And I want you to find your family. I want you to find your family's story. And some of you have been with me since the beginning, 3.5 years ago. You've sent me your own family stories. You found ancestors. You've started to understand who you are, where you come from, why your grandma wouldn't talk about certain things. And that is the work that I love. I'm so passionate about it. But apparently some men have decided that a woman doing this work needs to be severely punished for it, actually killed for it, brutally killed for it. I want to talk with you a little bit about these issues because it didn't start with death threats. Like I said, for the past 6 months in particular, the comments have gotten really bad. And so I was getting a lot of slurs and stuff, and I thought about just like like dropping because of that. And I ended up having my friend Jason jump on as a moderator to kind of like take that burden off of me. And it was really awesome. But at some point, it stopped being just like random weird comments and it started getting like really specific. I was getting really specific messages. Like I said, people calling me, multiple different random men finding my number, leaving me voicemails, harassing me. And darker comments about
Naturally.
people threatening to murder me
Naturally.
and like rape me to death. And now I'm sure I'm not allowed to say this stuff on YouTube, but
We don't give a shit.
I mean, this is the reality. This is what I'm dealing with.
Absolutely.
It's really stressed me out. And like, I'm like just living on edge right now. Like if my phone rings and it's a number I don't recognize, I'm scared. I'm scared that it's another person that's like trying to come after me. And I was in the kitchen the other day making my kids lunch. It's just like, and my phone rang. And I was like so jumpy and scared. I was like, how the heck did this happen? How does teaching American history or ancestry, genealogy stuff, how does it lead to this kind of a situation? And, you know, as a woman, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about, but like I have to keep so many folders on my computer of different men that are threatening me or scaring me so I can have all the information on them just in case. And it's like, I don't want to live like that anymore. I don't want to do that anymore. This platform is making a bunch of money off my content.
Of course they are.
And yeah, there's like no parameters on anything. There's no, it just doesn't matter, right?
No, it doesn't.
So this is going to be my last YouTube video. What I had wanted to do was like, you know, slowly migrate over the Patreon and stuff. But it looks like I'm just going to have to do that right now 100% because this has just gotten really out of control. And I mean, this is not a business decision either. It's not like, oh, this is a great business decision. I am being pushed out of this space, out of my, I feel like my calling, the thing that I love, by men who have decided that a woman talking about this history or race in America needs to be brutally punished and killed for it. Like, I don't care what side
Absolutely.
you vote for or how you see yourself politically. This is insane. And if you watch my content, you know, like I have never said a negative thing about any group ever. That's not my perspective. That's not the way I teach. But this is like a terrifying, brave new world, right? And the other thing is I don't think I can have my content just...
Nothing negative to say about any group. We're all fucked. We're humans. We're all fucked. There's nothing negative to say about anything. None of our journeys have been untouched by our own atrocities or atrocities of others.
Just on YouTube anymore either. I get comments on...
Everybody catches the fuckery every now and then. We all have.
Videos too that's out there. So I have to figure this out. But I think what I'm going to do is set all of my videos to members only and make the tier like $1 a month. So, and I'm sorry if you're not able to access stuff behind the paywall, but I hope you can understand that it's for me to protect me so that my stuff isn't public, and I can have some control over who's interacting with the content.
She's got a plaque. She got a YouTube plaque sitting behind her.
It just sucks.
Here comes
I want to tell you
first
something
story.
I realized last night too. So my great-grandma Lola,
There's her great-grandmother. So a half-breed married a white boy. You know they's pissed. There's shit like this in my fucking family. You know that. You know people gonna be pissed. Oh, no, that can't be. And that's not even the plantation grapes that made the half-breeds down the line that made us today. In some cases. What the fuck are we talking about, America? It's our history. Start tracing your family, people. Start tracing your family. You really don't got shit to talk about until you do. Build your history.
I've spent 24 years
Break down
trying
these barriers. Break down all of this shit that makes you feel like a fucking child, that makes you want to fucking curl up. Culture's not here to make you feel good.
Just make me feel good.
That's not what I'm here for.
Feel good.
I'm not going to hold you in my arms, Halle Berry. I'm not going to hold you in my arms, Brolic, bro.
Just make me feel good. Just make me to feel good.
You want feel good entertainment and you want some bullshit, you go to the other channels. You want some knowledge and you want to start breaking down the barriers that destroy us and put us in these little fits of feminine emotion over something that happened hundreds of years ago that we don't even have context around.
Just make me feel good.
I'm going to go read a story about Martin Luther King. I'm just going to read a story about Martin Luther King and then Malcolm X. Malcolm X had 4 quotes that I'll remember.
Just make me feel good. Just make me feel good.
I didn't understand why she had to hide a part of herself from our family and say she's French and hide all this other stuff. And I have gone through so many emotions over the years as I've interviewed family and uncovered more information. I've felt angry at her. I have felt frustrated. I have felt like, how could she do this to her family? How could that happen? I wish I had grown up knowing more of our culture, more of this, that, or the other thing.
Right.
And last night, I was just thinking, Lola was a mother. She had 8 kids, and my grandmother being one of them. And I realized that in 1930s, she had to look at the world, look at her children, and make a calculation. She knew what being super visible, being a woman of color, married to a white man already, this is illegal, right? Has 8 children with them, moves to New York, what it would cost the family for her to just be fully visible out there. And I think she understood what it meant to be seen as the wrong thing, the wrong time, in the wrong place. And she decided that her family's safety, her children's well-being mattered more than being totally visible. So Lola had to let that part of herself be quieted so her kids could move through the world easier. And I used to think, man, like she just gave up, But I don't think that now. I think Lola had to choose between being visible and being safe. That was in the 1930s, okay? Like less than 100 years later. And I feel like I'm being faced with that same choice. It's not okay. I don't agree with it. That shouldn't be what it is, but it is what it is.
It is what it is.
I do need to choose my
true.
family's safety over being in public, being on this platform. And so I'm going to keep doing the work that I love for as long as I can do it. And I'm going to be speaking I got sponsored by the New York Genealogy and Biographical Society. I'm going to be doing that on Valentine's Day. I posted information about that on Patreon, and I have other stuff I'm going to be doing, digital talks and things. But I need to make a change. I know my work's not done, I hope, and I hope that I'll see you over at Patreon. But if I don't, it's okay, because either way, I know that you showed up. We got to create a community and care about this part of American history together, and you've made it better than it ever could have been if I had just continued to do this work alone in my room on my computer. And I'm so grateful for you. I hope that you'll keep doing the work on your family as well. You'll know where to find me. I'll leave a link to the Patreon sign up in the description, and I'd love to see you there. And hopefully we'll talk soon.
Baby sis, I'll be there. All right? Your boy will be there. Don't worry. I'm doing the same. I'm doing the work. I'm doing the hard work for myself. Next up, salute to her. I'm going to go on and let's just handle this right now. I'm going to go on and I'm going to put her link in the chat. For those of you who are here, that's her link. Team replay. Catch it in the live chat. We are also live on Rumble. Just putting it out there. If ever anything happens, we got our backup channel on Rumble. Please, please, please. Humor Nightbot. Nightbot's got all the links. Links to the Discord, links to the gaming channel, the travel channel, as well as links to the Rumble. So take heed as you see Nightbot popping up in the chat. She'll guide you through it. All right. So what do we have next? Let's break into Slave Voyages, because this is going to take us down the road. Sorry, I'm strategizing. Give your boy 1 second. Right. Okay, so I can fall back on this setup. Absolutely I can. Because we're not going to be playing audio from any videos for the remainder of the evening. It's just you and me, ladies and gentlemen. You and me. All right, so let's get into it. What do we got this evening? Starting with slave voyages. I'm going to need you. If you are a melanated individual and you aren't aware of the Slave Voyages website, I'm going to need you to get off your lazy ass. All right, that's just the polite instruction of the evening. That's as polite as it's going to get. I need you to get off your lazy ass, and I need you to look up your fucking family. Find them. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drop the link in the chat. You don't want to find them, you don't want to find them. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about you or your family, to be honest with you. Because I'm going to show you where mine came from. I'm here to share culture, knowledge, and entertainment. I'm here to bring the water to the horse. You on your own, drink the water. This page comes to us by the fine folks at Rice University. Rice University is a establishment of higher education, a college. Some people go there to study and do research, things of the sort. Started as an undergraduate project, and somehow, absolutely ballooned into a beautiful project that even up to 2021 was what's called ingesting, pulling in, ingesting. It's a technical term for grabbing data and pulling it into a system of record. As far as 2020, or excuse me, as recent as 2021, they got their little AI bots involved to ingest data from over, I do believe, 30 to 40,000 documented transatlantic slave ships, routes, captain's logs, etc., manifests. Okay? Go do the research. Link is in the chat. An extension of this project. Who here is familiar with the Middle Passage? You ever heard of that? Middle Passage. If you're black, you should have. Now, I won't challenge too many of you, but how many of you know what the second Middle Passage was? Whose rebellion happened during the second Middle Passage? Matter of fact, I'll give you a hint, as I asked everybody earlier, what your favorite, largest, and well-known slave harbor port was. I'm Team Gadsden's Wharf, South Carolina. That's my team. Personally, they got about 40% of the slaves. I think they probably hitting at the highest number. That's just mine. That's team I got. I don't know who y'all got. I ain't see shit in the chat. So I don't know what y'all, I don't know what y'all was thinking. I got Team South Carolina. South Carolina, come on and raise up. Y'all was doing some damn things in South Carolina. We about to see what y'all motherfuckers was up to during the Nat Turner Revolution. Woo, the rebellion. Woo, boy. Y'all was scattering them slaves. What I need y'all to do. Where are my Louisiana people? South. Atlanta, Louisiana, Alabama. Y'all were scattered. There are multiple projects for us to link our people back together. How many of you have been familiar with this? Or have we just been sitting around crying and Martin Luther the King every year? I'm just asking. Because your boy C.I.P. not claiming I'm any better than anybody, because I'm not. This is what I do, right? I ride a fucking bicycle. Y'all don't do that. If you do, shout out. Put the little bicycle emoji in the chat or respond with the bicycle emoji in the comments. That's fine. But your boy C.I.P. does. I know you don't have to. Swipe right, continue on. Swipe up, go to the next video. I don't care, right? But this is what I've been doing. So I'm just sharing culture, knowledge, and entertainment. Get the fuck out there and get it done. Don't keep feeling like a victim, like I'm lost. I'm just dropped on the shore of America and there's nothing for me. Do the work. One of the names that Danielle brought up early last year is an extension of my family's last name, is one of her last names. Stateside, not any islands. That means that just per chance, this strange woman on YouTube and me might be linked in some way, shape, or form through my grandparents' families down south in Virginia. How awesome would that be if that was the truth? 'Cause of blood. Right? The excitement of being able to tie some things together from what happened. All this, my people jumped from the slave ships, Martin Luther the King, every year. And then we turn around in the Super Bowl and disparage the colonized nations when we ourselves were the colonized people. You niggas are special. Not y'all, not the invaders, but you know who I'm talking about. So let's get into this project. Kinfolk data. Go look up your people. I'm gonna drop it. Again, all I can do is lead you horses to water. Those of you who don't do shit, ain't about shit, just talk shit. We got a double screen action tonight, y'all. Like I said, get your roses, ladies. We going dual penetration. All right. So we got the racial slur database. We'll get to that in just a moment as we wind down for the evening and get into the A.S.M.R section of the night. But what I would like you to feast your eyes upon is Slave Voyages. This is the Slave Voyages website. For those of you who are not familiar, and I know that there are a lot of you out there who are pretty fucking stupid, this is the continent of Africa. This is where black people come from. This is South America. Just above South America is where Christopher Columbus landed. It's called the Caribbean. Okay? We're doing this for the 8th grade adults in the room. The Caribbean consists of many, many small island nations. At the time of colonization, populated by Indian tribes, much like the drum-beating tribes of Africa. Yeah, we had the feather ones over here. All right? Drums over there. Wah, 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 wah. Feathers over here. Okay? Just north of that, more of those wah, 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 wah. Remember those? The wah, wah, wah feathers? Red feathers? Redskins? This is North America. This is North America. We call it the United States now. Above that's Canada. Even more of those reds were up here, those redskins. So here we go. We're going to start this back in the 1500s. And what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of let this go. Let the little bots just run. Yeah, right? Trail of Tears. There we go. Trail of Tears. God forbid we talk about that. What I'd like to see, Reaper, is is a genocide map. That's what I want to see. Estimated populations as colonization occurs. This one's about to get pretty close to it. I'm really telling y'all right now, hold on to your butts. We are only in the estimated time span of 1566 AD. Right now, per the diagram at the bottom of the screen, again, this is data, okay, information, words written over years, right? Libraries usually have things like this, like books, words written, okay? This is the movement as recorded in the records of 30,745 slave ships. 30,745 slave ships, some of which made journeys to and from the Americas. The Americas being this entire region, not just North America. Okay? 8th graders? Not the invaders, but the 8th graders. The assholes know who they are. They'll be offended. They'll unsubscribe. They'll go throw a fit. They'll do a react video. They'll something like that. They just need to change their depends and grow the fuck up. Figure the fuck out where your family came from. So we are now in the 1580s. We have players on the map. Again, 30,000 ships. We have Sweden. Did you know that? Did you know that the Swedish were slave traders? Okay, now you do. Did you know that the Netherlands were slave traders? The duchies? Did you know that? That's what we're seeing right now. They were the first, some of the first, as well as Brazil and Portugal, coming out of Spain. Look how the map starts to get more and more populated through the 1600s. I want you to start to think back. Those of you who have intelligent minds and know your history, let's start thinking back. Start thinking about events. When did Columbus start sailing the ocean? We're now past that. Look at the trade coming off of Angola, coming off of Gabon, coming off of Cameroon. Look at the traffic. Year after year after year after year after year. This is 1620. Now, mind you, if you do the research and you go back, you will find ship's logs. You will find ship's logs that show ships going up to North America. Some will be drifting up north. You'll see them. Every once in a while, you'll see a ship that goes up there early in the 1500s and 1600s. Just a constant flow. We're now in the 1620s. Think about your local history, Caribbeans. Think about the revolts, revolutions. Think about what was going on. More than anything, genocides. Let's be real. These were native tribes. Absolutely getting decimated. Cartagena, 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 Honduras, Belize, Guatemala, Honduras, Mexico, 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 Brazil, Mexico, Brazil. Fast forward time, we have new players in the game. And not only are they pulling from the west coast of Africa, but they're pulling all the way from Mozambique. They're pulling all the way out here in Tanzania or Madagascar. Now things start heating up in North America. You can see Norfolk, Virginia starts becoming a hot spot. The DC area starts becoming a hot spot. 1600s, let's go, y'all. 1690. The new players in the game. This is like watching the C-19 simulator when everybody was getting sick around the world. I was laughing. Portugal and Brazil at the top spot right now. Great Britain. France. Spain. The Netherlands. And the crazy thing is, if the dots on this illustrate the size of the vessels that contained the slaves, the Netherlands was doing some business. Y'all some gangsters. Netherlands was cleaning the fuck up. All I see is big dots coming out of the Netherlands, coming off the coast of Africa for the Netherlands. What team y'all got? Nah, I'm cheating. I already know what happens. Team Netherlands bails out. And they start doing some sneaky shit on the back end of slavery once slavery starts going abolished. But they back out of it. And then France and Britain and Spain, France, UK, and Spain just tear shit up for years. All right, 1700s. What happens in around the 1760s? Look at America. 1700s. We're approaching 1718, 1719. What happens in 1776? What happens in America in the 1770s? Y'all should know this. Peace, LC. So what's good here? What happens in 1776, folks? Because we got tons and tons and tons and tons of human cargo. 1720s, 1730s. Look, Jamaica. Jamaica is just getting slammed with ship after ship after ship after ship after ship. Africa. See those big orange dots? That's what I'm talking about. If those are estimations of the larger ships, the Netherlands are some assholes. Team Netherlands, y'all, Jesus. Green, is that Spain? Or no, Spain is yellow. Portugal. Portugal's green too. Portugal was killing it in Brazil. Look, Portugal's directly feeding Brazil with Africans. That's where that South American piece of this, you know, from the very beginning, South America was getting pumped full of, they were pumping and dumping South America full of Africans. Again, this is 30,745 documented routes. We can estimate and we can go read from the logs that are available. They're photocopies of the logs. You can read them and estimate where these ships landed. So this is a fairly accurate estimation. America's ramping up, y'all. The DR, Jamaica, Cuba, all getting flooded with forced colonization. Bahamas, St. Lucia, St. Lucia, St. Lucia, Barbados, St. Lucia, Barbados, Dominica. What you fail to realize, the island your boy is from is right here on the very edge of this page, the very edge, the gateway of the Caribbean where all this traffic is funneling through. That is why my people were genocided. Once they got rid of us, they replaced us with the next group of people. DNA down to 0.7%. And now we have the Africans being introduced. Look at that, directly into the island, just directly into St. Vinny, directly into St. Lucia. Going straight up, touching the Bahamas, touching the Caribbean, getting some supplies. What'd your boy say about South Carolina? Look at South Carolina. Take that, take that, take that, take that, take that, take that. Look at South Carolina. Ooh, boy. What's coming up, y'all? 1776. We go to war. We go to war. American Revolution. Hello? Duh. Any ships we had or we commandeered from the Redcoats, the Lobsterbacks, the Brits, we were at war. 1776. This is 1777. Look at the trade. Look at the slave trade. It almost dropped the fuck off for America. So we had a period based on the ship logs that are recorded within the 30,745 so far ingested into this website, okay? For the lames in the room, out of the records that they've collected so far. It looks like things really dropped off precipitously as far as ships going to the North American corridor along that East Coast. Let's go back. I'm going to rewind it back just a little bit, right before the 1776. And y'all will see exactly what I'm talking about. All right, let's go. Check out the traffic coming into South Carolina, going up north. You can see the fine line of traffic going up to South Carolina right here. Right? We're at 1774. There it is. Look at that. It dropped right off. One little ship. I saw one or two. 1779. 80. 1781. America's independent. We're making laws. Watch this. 1783. What's the next big thing that happened in America, ladies and gentlemen? We should know this. It's Black History Month. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. We know the timeline. Let's go. Chop, chop. Let's get this going. We got A.S.M.R to do. Your boy C.I.P. can't be up all night. I got to put the shorties to bed. Get these ladies' panties wet out here. What we doing? What was the next big event? North America. Look at this. 1790. God damn. America said, huh? Put a pause on that, did we? Really? A few little ships going up there. But goddamn, look at all that genocide down south. Amazing. Brazil getting pumped. As mentioned multiple times, but nobody cares about any other melanated journeys. The South America got the brunt of the slave trade. The Caribbean got the brunt of the genocide. North America got the scattered leftovers. Is what it is. We are now approaching the old Western times. It's 1803. Come on, America. Pick it up. There we go. America can't expand to the West without cotton. America can't expand to the West without cotton. Agriculture, that's the next big thing that happened in America. We had the slaves, now we had to put them to work. Agriculture boomed after the war. We expanded to the West after the war. Migration started to pick up after the war. We are now 1814.
Making you the purest essence of what a human.
Get ready for it. Because nothing stopped down south. Look at Portugal. Look at Portugal. Look how busy they stayed. Portugal stayed making money, yo. Portugal stayed making money. 1820s, look at America. We were slaves. We had already stopped. We just weren't free. But the country had stopped. Look at this. As the widespread, look at Cuba, look at Jamaica. And always look at the corridor your boy C.I.P. is from, where every ship passes through that goes up north. Not to mention our brothers and sisters, again, hundreds of years now. South America, hundreds of years. All right. It starts dying down. I believe we're looking at the Spanish. Now, we kind of skipped over the big Spanish-UK war in the Caribbean in my neck of the woods, focusing on my American heritage part of it. I'll leave my colonizer side alone. I'll leave the colonizer route to the Caribbean where my people were actually genocided. I'll leave that side of my background alone, and we'll only talk about the slave side of my family here in America. So for those of you that don't know, around the mid to late 1800s, a gentleman by the name of Nat Turner said, "Nuh-uh, you're not gonna tell me." And that's where the second middle passage comes into play. Because up in North America, they got the wise idea that we needed more slaves down south to work them cotton fields. So we're going to split up what we had going on, split up all the families, and rotate everybody down there. So, welcome to your history, folks. Welcome to your history. Here's the intra-America graph. They have a couple different. They also have all voyages. You can look at the actual listings of everything. So again, what are you doing? We like to brag about it. We like to talk about it. We were slaves. We were slaves. Prove it. Start doing the digging. You got ChatGPT. Instead of you making pictures of fat bitches in Altimas crashing, instead of you making videos of fat bitches in Altimas crashing their cars with ChatGPT, maybe you could learn something. Nah, I'm just fucking around. Y'all ain't gonna do shit. Ignore your boy C.I.P. Y'all ain't worth shit. Y'all ain't gonna do shit. Invaders. I know y'all know what's up. I know you will handle business as necessary. All right, y'all. It's that time. It's that time. It's that time. It's that time. Maybe I should turn this light down a little bit. There we go. Turn the light down a little bit. All right, y'all. Let's see where we at. Okay. We winding down for the evening. Your boy C.I.P. ain't got shit else to tell you about culture and what you should be doing, what you need to be doing. to make yourself feel better.
Just make me feel good. Just make me feel good. I want to feel good.
Because I know that's all y'all like to do. So you can either break down the barriers of all this slavery, and start doing some work for yourself. Get to know who your ancestors are and become more fascinated and consumed by the journey than the childlike emotions.
Just make me feel good. Just make me feel good. I want to feel good.
Again, if you want to feel good, if you want some of that Billy Joe, you want to be Halle Berry stretched out on a couch, niggas. You want somebody to...
Just make me feel good. Just make me feel good.
I just want the Martin Luther King story. I just want the Malcolm X, the 4 quotes that I know. They make me feel so good in February. They were my cuddle space, my safe space.
Just make me feel good. Just make me feel good. I want to feel good.
You're not going to find that over here. What you're going to find over here is reality research and work. And when I use words, I use my words because I'm a big boy. Because I'm 50 years old and I can say whatever the fuck I want to say about anybody I want to fucking disrespect in any way, shape, or form. Not to be challenged. Because I'm a real well-regulated individual. I target on purpose and with purpose. So if I call your black ass a monkey, it's because you acting like a motherfucking monkey and you're an embarrassment to the rest of the black people around me. Who have performed eugenics on their circles of friends and removed monkey fuckery from their circle. So if I call you what you are, based on your merit, your behavior, and your disposition to society, the safety of this community and others, fuck you. You a monkey. Full chest. I don't give a fuck if it's Black History Month, White History Month, motherfucking St. Patrick's Day. Because we're gonna go down the list tonight and we're gonna continue with your boy C.I.P. of the Racial Slur Database, A.S.M.R. See, I'm gonna enable my white, Asian, East Indian, Caribbean, Latin, African American, Black American, so-called whatever the fuck you wanna be this week, with all the tools necessary to break down the barriers of what makes you feel like such a vulnerable child. All right? Racial slur of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Egoy. Egoy. Get your roses, ladies. Your boy C.I.P's first run at this. Let me know how this worked for you. Get them roses ready, girls. Egoy. Black. Slang term for black. Filipino racial slang for a black person. Egoy. All right, y'all. We're going to start in the A's. And we're going to just roll through. Your boy CIP is going to pick randoms as we go along. Feel free to shout these out in your own home if you so feel the need. Learn a new term or two. Break down the barriers of everything that just makes us feel like vulnerable children because we can't come to grip with the reality that it's 2026 and we might need to learn something other than sitting around a campfire crying. Now this one caught your boy CIP off guard. A, B, C, D. Many of us attribute A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. Y'all like how I say the D, don't you, ladies? A, B, C, D. An American-born confused Desi. Those East Indians, woo boy. They be going against their own countrymen. They tear their own countrymen down. If you're born in the British Isles, you over there in the UK, you a BB. A BBCD. A British-born confused Desi. Abe Lincoln. Abe Lincoln. Amazing. Just make the word Abe. Just make the name Abe Lincoln. Little A.S.M.R. Abe Lincoln. That's a white person. Call him Abe Lincoln. Because the former president was Caucasian. Hey man, I don't write the dictionary here, the resources, but society does. This is America, y'all. This is America. Ace of Spades. I call a spade a spade. Ace of Spades. One of them Ace of Spades. Y'all know what that is. Your boy C.I.P. is one to quickly say, I call a spade a spade. A black person. Some of these are pretty juvenile, so we're gonna skip the real juvenile. We're getting to the real good ones. One I found interesting before the A's. A 10% off. I never heard that before, but that's referring to a person of the Jewish delegation. Kind of funny. So many of these are so childish in nature. Now, what I found amazing is this one. All right, prepare yourself. Anchor baby. Anchor baby. Anchor. Anchor baby. Apparently, Anchor baby is rooted as Mexicans. Children of Mexicans that crossed the border illegally. Now, I don't know how far back that goes historically. We may have to do our research for episode 2 of A.S.M.R. And Angie. You are Angie. Angie. Canadians. English-speaking Canadians. Angie. An Anglophone. An Anglo. An Angie. Apna. 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 I like these ones that just roll off your tongue. Apna. It's a Hindi or a Punjabi. It's like their slang. It's their word. You can't use it. You can't use that word. So I'm gonna have them mad at me now too, y'all. Black history ain't Black history no more. We gonna have everybody mad at your boy C.I.P. Ararat. An Ararat. An Ararat These regional slang, these are great. Armenians. Absolutely. Absolutely amazing. Amazing. Here's one to bring back some catastrophic memories. A Bacardi. They out here calling people Bacardi, like the rum. Bacardi. You a Bacardi. Puerto Ricans. We might dive into where that came from. You a Bacardi. It's amazing, y'all. Amazing. Who remembers BAPs? You a BAP. B-A-P. BAP. Black American Princess. Them Hillary talking cows. Oh my God. Like, oh my God. BAPs. Nah. This must be some kind of new term. Batman. So now we got Batman. Women of the Islamic faith who wear a cape loosely and mask similar to that of Batman. Reaper, have a good evening, bro. Peace, 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 peace. Rest well. Bean Bandit, Bean Burrito, Bean Dipper, Bean Bag, Beaner, Beaner Ball, Beaner Schnitzel. Ooh, I like that. I like that. Let's go. See, you guys can't even come up with one for me. We got a bunch here for Hispanic names. Some whites were in there. We got Beach Ninja. So a sand ninja I always knew was an Arab. We got Beach Ninja. That's a white, an overly tanned white. I'm loving this. So the Bean Bandit, the Bean Burrito, the Bean Bag, the Beaner, the Beaner Ball. These are all Hispanic names. But then you get to the Beaner Schnitzel. Mixed race, German and Hispanic. A Beaner Schnitzel. Can I get one? What's a mixed race? Afro-French. Afro-Caribbean, French, Germanic. Y'all gotta be more creative about these names, y'all. I'm sure there's some little Gen Xer out here for 2026 that'll come up with one for me. Hook a brother up, y'all. I need one for the kind of tether I am. Beaver Beater. Ooh, I like that. Let's go. Beaver Beater. I'm a beaver beater. You know what's funny? Your boy C.I.P. is a beaver beater, but he could quite possibly have been a beaver beater had his family moved a little bit further up north. Beaver beater. We beating beavers out here. We French Canadians. French Canadian. Beaver beater. Loving this. Belegana. 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 I love that word. I like that one. Belegana. A Navajo term with which roughly translates to silly white person. Belagana. Now this is kind of crazy. A Falkland Islander, Falkland Islands, over there by the UK, is called a beanie. A beanie. So now we've turned the word, or maybe it's Benny, a Benny. I'm familiar with this one. Big Mac, Big Mick, Big Mac. I think I'd always heard it as talking about either of the two races. In this case, of a Big Mac. Big Mac. It's a Scottish. It's a Scottish. Big Mac. Y'all ladies ready for that Big Mac? Next up we have Big Red, right? Big Red. Yeah, Big Red over there. Big Red over there wants to trade me 3 furs. One of his squaws. Right? Native Americans. Fat native person. Up a York. Up a York. What are we working with here? What's up, Bjork? Up a York. Icelanders. Apparently that's slang. Could be good slang, could be bad slang. It's the name of a musician. Blackie. Over on IG, there's a content creator that goes by the name of Blackie. Pretty self-explanatory. He embraces his culture. But I'm sure that offends some of you pearl-clutching Negroes. Blackie. 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 Yeah, Blackie. We know what Blackie is. Pretty self-explanatory. I've been called one before. It's exciting. Blaxican. 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 Mixed race. Black and Mexican. Blaxicans. Who y'all got as the block hoppers? Block hoppers. Block hoppers. Puerto Ricans. That's what they saying. Because so many Puerto Ricans live in apartment block to apartment block. Block hoppers. We're only in the bees, ladies and gentlemen. Now this one is a real good one. I love this one. Bog trotter. You a bog trotter. Bog trotter. Irish. The Irish. Bog trotter. Ireland's not a very, very pretty place, you guys. There are a lot of bogs and swampy areas. Do your research. Do your research. Bog trotter. A lot of these, like I said, they're so trite. This one's a good one. box head. I heard this one referred during World War II, World War I, World War II times. Box head. You a box head. Germans. Because it was stated or said that they have rather square and big old heads. Big old nuggets on them shoulders. Box head. Brass ankle. You a brass ankle. Brass ankle. Brass ankle. Half-breed. A brass ankle is a half-breed, black and white heritage who passes for a white person unsure of their origins. You one of them brass ankles? Girl, get over here. You one of them brass ankles? We ain't mixing with y'all. Right? How many drops of Negro blood you got in you, girl? Buck ninja. Buck. A word not used since the 17th century to refer to a male Negro. Not since the 17th century. Could you imagine somebody calling you a buck? In today's world, they just walk up to you like, man, you buck, man. You a buck ninja. They just say that to you right in your face. See, times have changed so horribly that now we're faced with people being called bucks in bed, and y'all like that. So, how times have changed. It'd probably be jarring. Somebody from another race call you that, and then you'd be thinking back. Disarm these people. I'm telling you. This one's kind of funny. A bunny. 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 That's right. A bunny. Mormons are called bunnies because of their propensity to spawn children. They just spawn them bastards. Spawn them. Call your Mormon friends bunnies. Piss them off. Buttonhead or red dot. Red dot Indian. Buttonhead. Hindu. An Indian of the Hindu faith because of the dot. I mean, does the childness start to sink in after a while, y'all? Does the childish nature of this, the childishness of this, it just sinks in. It's the most juvenile behaviors within us to come up with these, and we are not even through the C's yet. Let me give you a couple more, and then we're gonna close out here. This is a good one. Kaninja. Now you know what I'm saying. I'm not going to sink too deeply into this. So we'll use the term ninja. A kaninja. Canager. Combination of Canadian and ninja for the black ones. You a kaninja. I love it. Carpetbagger, carrot snapper, carrot top, the Irish carrot top. Now, I never would have thought this. I never would have thought to just call somebody this. But if I called you a casino, you a casino. Casino. Native American, in reference to the casinos they own. Just call them a casino? Come on now. Disarm these people, my friends. That's what this is all about. Disarming these people. Disarming the boundaries that we have built up around ourselves and have allowed ourselves to affect us. I'm loving this. Here we go. Your boy C.I.P. knows this one. Cave Ninja. Cave Ninja. Y'all know we was chasing cave ninjas. Y'all know who they are. Arabs. Osama bin Laden reference, that came up real popular back then. You got the sand ninjas, and you got the cave ninjas. Chain dragger. Chain dragger. Get them chain draggers out of here. Blacks on a chain gang. Chain dragger. Cheese nip. Cheese eater. Cheese head. You a cheese nip. Cheese nip. Cheese nip. You a half-breed. You white and Japanese. You a half-breed cheese nip. Do y'all get called that over there in Japan? To my half-breed brothers and sisters? A mix of cracker and nip. That's hilarious. Cheese nip. A cheese eater. You a cheese eater. Cheese eater. The Dutch. Cheese heads. Cheese heads. The cheese heads are coming. Cheese heads were used by the Germans during World War II. And they use it to this day to insult the Dutch. Poor Dutch. But then again, from my perspective, the Dutch were slavers, so what's up, cheeseheads? You see how that works, ladies and gentlemen? You disarm them, disarm society. Makes you feel better in the end. You learn something along the way. We don't have to be victims our whole lives. I hope you guys have learned something this evening. Your boy C.I.P. tried to get through the A.S.M.R. It's not my vibe. It's not my thing. Maybe some of you ladies enjoyed it. Maybe some of you men learned a thing or two. Something that you can arm yourself with for the future. We're stopping in the C's. We'll do some more A.S.M.R., some more vocabulary words to share with the rest of you. Team Replay, as always, like and subscribe if you are new. I'm sure there'll be something that you find on here that you will enjoy. We have social commentary like this episode, video gaming, travel, all right? Hobbies. What's your hobby? What do you like to do? Have you just suddenly gained perspective to maybe want to dive down the road of a new hobby? Start searching into your family's lineage. This isn't a message only for people that look like me, though it is directed to people that look like me. I got white people in my family too. They're married in. Do the work. Do the work, people. Discover who you are, break down these boundaries, and break down all this emotion that separates us. Not gonna get past it otherwise. None of this shit's offensive. If you are educated and you don't allow it to be. I've enabled y'all this evening with many, many tools, websites, resource materials. Pay attention tonight, bot. Join the Discord. Subscribe to my other channels as well. And I'm going to say it one more time for y'all that are in the back of the room. Okay? Heads up. Nothing is true and everything is permitted. If you come over here or in any of the social networks that I am part of and talk shit, you should have knowledge at your back. I only ask that you seek knowledge, for then you can gain wisdom and become a wiser, mature, evolved adult. The world around us is not an absolute reality. Your reality is subjective to what you choose to explore in this vast world. Over in this part of the world, you are not going to get a candy-coated, pandered message. Fuck your feelings. Fuck around and find out. It's all about culture, knowledge, and entertainment. So what you limit yourself to and experience is your own responsibility. I can't control your emotions, your emotional outbursts, or the bullshit machinations that you drive yourself through for being a low-level scab in society. Eugenics all 2026. We are leaving scabs behind. We are breeding better mentals, better spirits, and better children for tomorrow. Be better, my people. Be better. Have a good night. Eric Jordan. I seen you, player. Miss Sunkiss, sweetheart. Thank you so much for stopping by. All my hosts demonetized. Mr. JP, show sponsor for Soca Sunday. Thank you as well, sir. Reaper, as always. Casings and Cans, Lauren Krause. Ghost Watchers. Hit that damn like. You know you loved it.
Just make me feel good. Just make me feel good.